It's been 1 year since the world was introduced to Marina Satti the way that a lot of her fans already knew. But since Eurovision last year, the world knows about Marina Satti. And a year later, we're sitting here back at Eurovision. Marina, what has this year been like?
It's been a crazy year. I mean, not only this year after Eurovision, but the preparation for the contest as well. So it's been almost like, I don't know, a year and a half of a lot of things happening very fast. But I'm very grateful because honestly, I feel that I've learned so many things and I got so many lessons, and I would have never achieved so many things without this opportunity. Yeah. At least not at the speed that it's gone. Did it also spark something creatively in you?
100%. Being in that whirlwind?
I mean, this whole journey with Eurovision has been going along with these projects that I've been releasing. The 2 albums, Pop, that was released 3 days after the finals last year, and Pop 2 that was released 2 weeks ago. It's, I feel the development of this project has helped the Eurovision process, but also the Eurovision journey has helped the development of my music. I guess it's a pursuit of freedom for me, of being unapologetic, of taking risks and getting out of my comfort zone, trying things I never tried before, not only musically, but also personally.
Nice.
Breaking all these stereotypes, social ones, any type of stereotypes, to be honest. And I really feel stronger and more free out of this whole process.
It feels like fans have seen that and honored that as well. When you see the reaction online to your music, but also your videos and everything like that, they feel they see an authentic version of you and they love that you're pushing boundaries. How does that feel to know that what you do is appreciated by the people you're making it for? You're making, of course, art for yourself, but also for your audience.
I mean, 100%. It starts from myself. I write my songs and I'm really involved in every aspect of the creative process. As I said before, it's been my own pursuit of freedom and coming out of my closets and my fears and my insecurities, and about not caring what other people are going to think about me, the stereotypes about girls, about women, about their age, what they should be doing, how they should be talking, how they should be dressing. Things that I have been fighting with, I think, my whole life. Yeah. I mean, I think each one of us has his own things to fight with.
For sure.
But I just feel that, just having to deal with your own life and with the events and your goals and your dreams and the achievement of those and yourself and your thoughts is already too much hard work. Just to have also, this burden of what other people are going to think and what other people are going to say and how other people are going to perceive your life. So I think it's hard work on its own.
Yeah, I can imagine. And what are some of the reactions, especially when breaking those boundaries and stereotypes for women that exist all over the world in each generation? Still, sadly, I think we all hope that a younger generation wouldn't be dealing with them. What have some of those reactions been like from other women that may see now, if you can do it, I can do it? What's that been like?
I mean, I've heard some stories that have been inspiring me. And also, look, a small story. I don't know if you remember, I've been running this female choir in Greece.
Amazing.
It consists of 200 girls and women, singers, choristers from 16 years old to 65 years old. And, many women were like, when they were trying to join the choir, they were like, now that my kids are in university and I have more time for myself, I want to start taking care of myself again. I want to start the hobbies and everything that I used to love in the past, and I left it behind. So these words touched me so much and inspired me that life is so short. And I really feel that it's, I don't know, my responsibility towards myself and towards the world. Because if you want to be like a healthy person towards the world, you have to take care of yourself, first of all. Just to take care of myself and listen to my needs at any time. I don't want to have all these burdens that I used to have in the past anymore, just because at some point things are going to get better. No, I want things to be good now and every day. And I don't want to suffer, this story that we very often tell ourselves. You have to suffer now, so things are going to be better in the future. You have to study so hard and not enjoy your life because at some point you're going to work and make a lot of money and climb your career. No, I don't know if this is ever going to happen. So I have this responsibility towards myself in today and every moment to take care of myself and to have fun and enjoy everything. And let's see what's going to happen tomorrow.
Nice. If we look at Pop and Pop 2, what song represents that feeling the most, do you think?
I mean, I really enjoy, to be honest, mixtape and pop, which is like I don't know, I think it not symbolizes, but it portrays a little bit what is going on in my mind these past months, with all these images and all this information, I don't know if you guys want to listen to it. It's called Mixtape. It's part of my first album, Pop. And Pop is the title of the song of my second album, Pop 2. To be honest, I tried to go also musically in areas that I hadn't gone. Because when I first started all this discography and like my own songs, there were always influences from the Eastern culture and from the Greek traditional music. And I had never tried just like pop, traditional pop, just the sound that we know from pop music. For me, it was the first time I did that.
How do you start with that? Do you start with the writing process? Is it finding a producer then that maybe inspires you in a way? How do you dive into pop then? So
both those albums, I worked with the same team. Nikos, Kodonas, and OG, who's actually the boyfriend of Claudia also, who's singing this year for Greece. Yeah. Oh my God, I really love her. I think she's an amazing singer. Like, have you heard her sing live?
Oh my God.
She's like a CD always, right?
It's
like
insane.
Nothing moves. She's perfect, a perfect singer.
She moves you with her voice, but it's
100%.
Just always consistent.
So
and,
Claudia has been also around this, little gang we have. Sometimes I start a song. I mean, let's be honest. Mostly the ballads are songs that I started. If it's a more aggressive song, normally I didn't start it.
Someone else started the fire and you jumped in?
Yeah, and I jumped in. So I just tried to go to areas that I hadn't gone before, at least in my project, some more soft and lyrical songs, some more like club, aggressive songs, in emerging more of like rap and urban elements and more hard sound.
Was that, I can imagine sometimes it can be challenging. Then again, dealing with those stereotypes of being a female artist where you're not allowed to be that hard, when you're not allowed to do rap or something like that. What has it been like discovering for yourself, going, no, I can, I will, and I shall, and it works, because it does work. We've listened to the songs, we've seen the videos, we've seen the reaction. People love it.
To be honest, also in terms of that, I had a lot of little boxes and closets to break out of. Yep. Because, I studied in conservatories and I studied classical music and jazz music in a more like sophisticated and academic environment. And always, my teachers, I didn't want to, betray them. I don't know if that's the right word. So just the fact that, my previous projects were much more I don't want to say sophisticated, because believe me, I've worked so much on these projects, on these sounds. And even though it feels more light and less heavy, there's been a lot of work and a lot of thought and very conscious decisions that had to be made. But just for me to do pop, which very often it might be connected with like no second layer of thought.
But there is so much in it.
Exactly. Just easiness. For me, has been a little small revolution for myself also.
Nice. Speaking of, we're here now at Eurovision. We're back here a year later. I think one of the things we'll always remember from last year from you is also that you found a lot of friendships along the way. You found there was a lot of artists that found each other musically, spiritually, and stuff like that. What has that been like since? Because I don't think that was something you expected to happen in the beginning.
No, to be honest, no, because, you know, you work so much and you're so focused on something, and you come here and, you know, after so many months of work, you finally see that this is starting to get realized, and to go on stage and you see all this crazy, like, oh my God, I'm still so impressed, parenthesis, with all this like technology and all these like means, the stage, the LED, the coordination of so many people is really impressive. Anyway, just to get back to the topic, I really feel I've made friends from last year, and also meeting again Yolanda and Sylvester and Jerry. And, you know, no matter how many things, how much I can tell you about last year's experience, those people are the only ones who know exactly what it was. Yep. So this thing is something we're sharing in common, and it's always going to connect us, I think. Yeah.
2 more questions before I let you go. The second question piggies back off of that, because we've been hearing a lot this year that because of the experience last year, things have now changed for artists. You were, in a way, with a lot of you being able to be a voice for the newer artists that are coming in. Does it in a weird way make you feel proud that affected change, that these artists this year will be dealing with it in a different way?
Yeah, to be honest, it's a conversation that we had a while ago before we came here. It feels like things have changed since last year. I mean, I cannot be that sure, because right now we're on another side. We're not in the delegation bubble. We're not in the media center. So we're a little bit outside of this whole thing that's going on. I just feel the fact that it feels like people can express more themselves this year, maybe. So for sure, that is a reason why the levels of tension feels more down. I mean, let's be honest, it was a very particular year. And also talking with people like you, that you have been doing it every year, everyone agrees that last year was a
challenging year.
If that's true, that there has been a change, I'm glad for the people who are this year.
Looking towards the future, you're back at Eurovision to remind everyone how amazing you are. And that may lead to the final question that I think I will get from a lot of people if I don't ask this. Marina, big European tour. Come on now. When are we getting a big ass Marina Satti European tour? Because that's what you're also here for, to remind people. We saw it last night in Euro Club.
Yes.
The songs come on, and it's not just the song we heard last year, but it's also the other songs. People love it. People want to dance to it. People want to see you live. That's what I think people will be Googling after they see you back on the show. So what can you tease us about that? Is it in the works? Is it in the planning?
So we're playing in Paris. Actually, is it May 16th? May 16th, this Friday. And then we have like a big, some dates in Europe and in North America after the summer.
Nice.
Honestly, guys, it's so good to see you again.
It's so good to see you as well.
It feels like not only you, but like all the people, the Euro fans, how much they love this whole I don't know, like this whole celebration of music and how it brings people together, and they're passionate about that. They care about it. They love it. And also I've been part of this, and I feel really grateful for that and for everything I've taken. You have made me feel a little bit like part of this last year and also this year. I'm really grateful, and I really want to thank you. Very much.
And we thank you, because I think in the end, you've pushed it forward. You pushed it forward with what we saw on stage, the way it was choreographed, but also the song, mixing the genres, mixing the different type of vocal styles. We see the effect this year. And I think sometimes you will be looking back at this in a few years and goes, this year's entries wouldn't have happened, some of them, if they didn't look at you last year and went, I can do that. So the love and the feeling from everyone at Eurovision is mutual. Marina Satti, we can't wait for you to kill it on that stage. And trust me, Zari will be at your club for the next 100 years. It's
nice that we're coming back this year with something so different. Nice. Have you seen our performance?
We haven't seen it yet.
Oh, you haven't? Okay.
We'll see what happens.
You're going to see it. I'm glad we're doing this.
Nice. Marina, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for seeing us.
Thank
and
you
we
very,
can't
very
wait for you for Europe to fall in love with you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, baby.